Alright, ladies and gentlemen, these are three of my biggest watches in my collection. Now I do have a couple of what I call beater watches, diver watches. They're Echo Drive, the Citizen Orca and the Retro Zilla. And I'm not counting those because I wear those for water sports and when I go to Kauai and I sweat a lot. Too much information, McMahon. Yeah, a lot of sweating. So I'm talking about watches that are beyond that level. This is the Seiko Tuna. This is one of my big watches. Now, a big watch, such as the Tuna or the MM300, these are gorgeous watches. The Citizen Titanium Diver. These are what I call hero watches. You put them on and they immediately inject your body with adrenaline and swag, and you're the hero, you're the crackerjack repairman who does amazing things, and I'm none of those things. I am a 30-pound overweight suburbanite bald dude who does not dive. I go to the pool and I go to Kauai with my daughters and we do things out there on the tropical islands, but by no means am I a hero. But the other thing I want to say about these watches, and let's just take a look at the Tuna by itself for a moment, because I wore this morning to Trader Joe's, a very daring expedition to Trader Joe's. This watch is gorgeous, and it's quartz, and it's accurate. And I was looking at it in my car. I was wearing it, and it's a little heavy. It's a little heavy, and I don't know if I need this much bling. Now, I don't know how old you guys are. I'm 60. I'll be 61 at the end of October. And, you know, if I were 30 years old, 25 years old, I could see wanting to have this alpha male signal watch, this beautiful Seiko Tuna. Gorgeous watch. I think I'm going to put it back on the stock bracelet. And I don't know, may sell it just because it's so big. And then here is the gorgeous MM300, which is heavier than the Tuna. Heavier than the Tuna. This is a hero watch. This is one of the most beautiful watches Seiko has ever made. And it's probably underpriced. What do they go for? About $2,400. It's probably underpriced. You know, with the ceramic bezel, the accurate movement and everything. It's probably underpriced. And I don't know. Part of me wants to sell it. I love it, but it's just I'm not a hero, and I don't know if it's age appropriate. And then this beautiful titanium diver, so well built. Gosh, Citizen does such a good job. It's kind of too big. I don't need to be the hero anymore. I wonder if you guys, as you evolve in your collecting, if you think to yourself, you know, I don't need the big watches anymore. I don't need the hero stuff. I just, really all I want is something that's wearable. And that, of course, I want distinction. I want some wrist presence. I have to confess to you, these three watches are under consideration for sale. I haven't made up my mind, but I'm going to make a few phone calls, make a few inquiries. And not because there's not anything really a flaw to be mentioned about them. They're just a little on the large side. Now, if my wife told me I had to leave the watch hobby, this is just a hypothetical. She's not saying anything. But just take a hypothetical. If I could only have two watches and I had to leave the watch hobby, this is it. Look how small I've gone over the years. The 40.5 SPB143 and the 42 Captain Willard. I love wearing these. I love wearing them all the time. There are no doubters. I think these are my favorite Seikos I've ever bought. And now the Willard, I bought it 3 times. Sometimes we can't get away from. You know what's funny about the 143? In fact, if I had to choose just one, it would be the 143, even over the Willard. I never for one moment wanted to sell the 143 or thought about it. It was love at first sight. And what's crazy, it's the smallest watch I owned to that date. Now, I did buy an even smaller watch. It's my only dress watch, the Citizen Series 8, which actually plays pretty big. It's gorgeous. And my wife and I are going to have an anniversary, so I don't even know which one to wear. I'm worried. We're going to have our anniversary, 20-year anniversary dinner. I don't know which one. I'm going to wear one of these two watches out for dinner. I don't know which one's going to be. I don't know. No one knows. So other than that, there is a blue dial version of the 143 that came out. It's the 165. I'm actually tempted to get it, but probably would have to sell some of my hero watches, 1, 2, or all 3 of my hero watches. And gosh, some of you guys told me you've had the MM300 like 6, 7 times. You can't get rid of it. You can't keep it. Some of you told me you've had the Tuna like 12 times. So yeah, this would be the one. And I was talking about this with Carlos. He is my partner in crime here in Los Angeles. His 143 is supposed to come Thursday. He's pretty excited about it, and he told me something that I think you guys will relate to. When he gets his 143, he's going to take all of his other watches and put them in storage, and he's just going to wear the 143 for like a month and just treat it like he owns only one watch. I love it. I love doing stuff like that. I have a feeling you guys love doing stuff like that too. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about the Hero watch? What do you think about just wearing 2 watches, 2 smaller watches? What do you think about age appropriateness? What do you think about no longer being addicted to the adrenaline rush of wearing a blinged out, showy watch? You know, you've kind of evolved beyond that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think. Until next time, I'm out.